And hello, how you guys doing? It is ordered in the Supreme Court and the FCC and the Screen Actors Union has to order this information to be publicly available in the internet and in broadcasts in reference to me being on the Mickey Mouse Club when I was a little boy, me being in shows when I was little, and whether it's before when I was in a coma or after, from when I was a little boy when I'd gotten injured when these people trespassed on my father's mansion property and I'd been injured and I'd been shot when I was a little boy. I was a little kid. I got shot when the dirty Nazi Middle Easterners trespassed on my father's property in Texas back in the early years, and points of information, mainly a lot of things like the Howdy Doody Show, Mickey Mouse Club, those have to be broadcast, and reference to my birth name has to be on there. And it is a historic documentation of my identity, too. So in reference to other TV shows like, in reference to Leave It to Beaver TV show, and, the other TV shows, Dennis the Menace, and the Munsters, how you guys doing? And other TV shows, the Addams Family, how you guys doing? Hello, Little Rascals. All those TV shows, very important in reference to history or music or TV shows that I was ever in, in reference to history. And don't forget, in reference to people's lifespans, people just living to be 100 years old is not no real thing of these people playing tricks. They ain't got no right. People can live 200 or 300 years old to be in the future. 400, 500, 600, or 700 or 800 years old. There's 800-year-old people in China and Korea and Italy, and 500, 600, 700-year-old people in other countries. U.S. government does not have a right terrorizing people's lifespans. You don't have a right terrorizing people. And the medical industry needs to inform people that people are living longer these days. So people don't need to get into rushes of having children. If people would understand that, and people would understand that the medical industry and the nutrition industry of this world is better, and hello Asia, and hello Mexico and Canada and Korea and Thailand, Malaysia, people need to live a long time. It's very important for the U.S. government to announce that to people and to get people in good health so people don't rush into having a lot of children and people having a lot of population growth. See, that's a problem with the medical industry and these satellite controllers terrorizing people's lives. People need to live longer. Satellite controllers don't have a right damaging people's faces and teeth and bodies. You don't have no right. You won't ever have no right. So in reference to the medical industry, keeping people in good shape, not damaging people, not injuring people to make people into patients either, man. Like that satellite man said he damaged my teeth because he was trying to force me to be his dentistry patient. I already have a dentist. I've had a dentist my whole life. My mother and father was dentists too. I'm trained in dentistry. Hello, Beverly Hills dentist offices and other offices. Hello, Colorado, and hello, Europe and Asia and other friendly countries. This government man has damaged my teeth needs to get arrested, whoever he is. My teeth have been real my whole life. This government man damaging teeth, trying to call somebody trash or calling somebody a junkie. You're going to be judged based on my x-rays of my teeth, man. From what your people had done. There's x-rays of my teeth with no damage on them at all. And the time and dates of when you had damaged my teeth and when you had broke the first tooth, when you had broke 5 front teeth, you shattered this back molar. Your people need to go to court, man. They just made me burp. People need to go to court. And you know, this person has tried to make up shit about, they said, oh, they thought you did drugs. Never did drugs in my entire life. I don't even drink. And drinking's legal. So, you know, I'm not criticizing other people's lives. Don't come down on me with bullshit. This is about my life, about who I am, who my parents are. My parents didn't do drugs either. These people fabricated drugs on my parents when they murdered my parents. Haven't seen that news broadcast. Haven't seen that corrected information on the internet. Where is it? Gonna need some police officers to go to news networks with video information about the toxicology of my biological parents, that they did not have any drugs in their anatomy at all. They didn't have no diseases at all. Need cops to do that. All police stations need to check in with the news networks and tell them the facts. That these people that made up lies and these fake broadcasting activities of these people, the fake broadcasts of these people making up lies about my parents. And the Treasury is obligated, the FCC is obligated, the embassies, they need to contact the news networks, and they need to broadcast the information. And who I am, and who my parents are. And that person might say, well, they didn't think it was a good time to broadcast who you are. No. It's way past due. Everybody in Hollywood knew who I am when I was growing up and when I was in movies and TV and when my parents was alive. And a lot of people know who I am. They've known who I am the whole time. And the news networks are obligated. My father built media networks in America. And these thieves are not going to get away with stealing the credibility of my father and mother in the construction of media networks and TV stations and radio stations in America plus. And the cops need to enforce the information against all people that are denying my identity and who my parents are. That role of protocol's in the media, and it's there for every reason in the world to stop any person from trying to hurt me, any person trying to steal from me, any person trying to abuse me, any person trying to steal my wealth or my mother and father's estates, plus other things too. Lots of things of importance.